Oh my god, I was so preoccupied by what she was wearing, I almost didn't listen to what she was saying. Like, god damn. Just that pan up on her ass, like, dude. What? What's up, guys? This is Snappy Cat and welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel 4. When we last left off, we finally made it here down to Ursula, the St. Ursula Medical College, or Medical Hospital, or whatever you want to call it, Medical College. We finally made our way down here, and we met a few people that we weren't expecting to see. We met Valerie, who I have to say looks very great, and a nurse uniform. Just take a look at Miss Cecile right here. I think that's her name. Yep, Nurse Cecile. We also ran into someone very important, a very important VIP. Emperor Eugent, the Emperor of Erebonia himself. He was lying here in the hospital, woken up from his coma. He's still not at 100%, but he was awake long enough to meet with us, give us some information, give us more information concerning the Curse of Erebonia and, the history of, the War of the Lions and whatnot. Information that he apparently shared with Reen in Cold Steel 3, I suppose. And last but not least, we met the big man himself, not Osborne, but General Vandyck, former Principal Vandyck of Thor's Military Academy. While he's still a soldier, he still has a job to do and he's going to do it to the best of his ability. He did give us his blessing that we can hopefully put an end to this war, so that hopefully there won't need to be all of this bloodshed. Even the Emperor himself wants to find a different path to this whole war. I'm sure he wants us to stop it as well. But now we're on our way to the wetlands because apparently there is some blue pleroma grass there. Not the black kind that we've run into so far, but the blue kind that we've probably seen in previous games. And, again, it's not black pleroma grass, but it's probably the closest thing we're gonna get to a singularity at this point, so yeah, there's pretty much nothing more we can do. So we have to go through the wetlands and see what's afoot there. But, anyway, yeah, we have a sub-event, or a quest down below, so let's not miss that. Oh, these are horses. Oh, it's you guys. I was riding Lasso of Wonder earlier on. I knew it. It's like once I saw you two, I was like, oh, it's horses. He'd gotten so weak from hunger that he ended up falling right off his horse. I knew he was hungry. Heck, he's always hungry. I never once thought he'd just up and pass out on horseback. Damn, that's dangerous. Like, hope he didn't take a hard fall. I guess no wonder you're here at the hospital. If only I just listened to him, then maybe none of this would have happened. By the way, I'm still worried about Wonder, so I don't want to leave his side for too long. Could I ask you to help us look after the horses again in the meantime? It'd be a great help. We would be happy to. You and any others borrowed horses from the Nines Riding Club. Okay, we got horses again. Not that I particularly care, but hey. At first I thought I was just thrown off by how weird Kaiser Dice has been acting. But I guess I'd gotten so hungry I started feeling faint. A Nines rider falling off his horse? Have you ever heard anything more pathetic? I gotta be more careful. Yeah, dude, you gotta eat, or better yet, you gotta listen to your dude, man. If he's hungry, you shouldn't blow it off. That can be a very serious thing. I thought I was so lucky to be in the same hospital as the amazing Ilya Plateri. But get this, the second I show up, I found out she's been transferred to some convalescent home in Armorica. What a disappointment. I'm just gonna get my diagnosis and go home as quickly as possible. Wow. Your health is more important, alright? There's no emotional payoff for being a field medic. Not with all the suffering you have to see before you. Nothing you lose out there can ever be gained back again. Only a fool would want to take on such thankless work. And yet, despite all of that, Dr. Litton still applied to be a field medic. Helping the injured soldiers will help me grow as a person. If he truly means that, then he really is a doctor to his core. I hate to admit it, but honestly, it's downright admirable. Even though he shouldn't have to. But yeah, a lot of people are going to be hurt out there, and you need field medics. It's kind of required. I feel so much better now that I know my wife is going to be discharged. I heard that there was a chance she might experience a few side effects, but she seems right as rain for now. I guess that's the level of treatment you can expect from one of the finest hospitals on the continent. Good for you. That was Governor General Rufus who just passed by, right? He's even more charismatic without a screen in the way. I'm sure. I'm sure all the ladies love him. So, Yuna, I hear you're a student at Thor's Military Academy now. It came up in conversation with your mom. She was here just a short while ago. Wait, does that mean you know the spy behind the assassination attempt? Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna trash them or anything. I just think it's a shame how that incident took away what should have been your carefree teenage years. I was worried about how you were all holding up. Thanks, Lon. Sure, they're not the best of days, but that's no reason to feel down. We've got goals and friends to help us get there. I see. That's all anyone could really ask for in the end. Yeah, you gotta keep moving forward. You gotta have some joy, some excitement, some morale, because it's gonna just get harder here on out. There's been a ringing in my ears since this morning. I thought I should get it looked at. It's times like this when living near a hospital comes in handy. I can come in, get a checkup whenever I like. Hope the healthcare is good. Wow, that injection made my stomach pain go away almost instantly. I still have to come back for another checkup or two, but I'm sure I'll be a-okay soon enough. Have you heard of the Salin Company? They're a medical equipment manufacturer in Remiferia, and quite a famous one at that. Our very own Dr. Salin is, as you might guess, directly related to its founder. It's been nothing short of an honor working under her for so many years. I get so nervous when General Rufus is around. They haven't told me the identity of our VIP patient either. Still, it's not too hard to make an educated guess. There's only so many Imperial elites in need of care right now. His condition sounds very serious. I really hope the operation goes well. Me too. It's like, it's such a hopeful game, but at the same time, it's like anything could happen. Like, it could just not go well. That is a possibility. But we just gotta keep our hopes up, I guess. Looking at the patient's care records, you look like a real nurse, head to toe. If you have nothing productive to say... I mean, I know it's not productive, but damn, you look fine, though. Like, hello, nurse! God! It's like... I was never into the whole nurse fetish, but then once I saw Valerie and Cecile, I'm just like, if nurse uniforms look like this, if nurses look like this, yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. It's like, damn, I'm starting to get a nurse fetish myself. I may not be as skilled as Kyrie, but I'm going to use my experience as a medic as best I can. I'll also work to bring you information that could be useful. You got that, Ash? Yeah. But I mean, a little eye candy doesn't hurt, though. Oh, right. Have you heard from Pablo and Gustav? From the Modern Music Club? Yes. It seems they're both hard at work, cooperating with some of the other students. I actually have orders from Pablo to think of a new hook for our songs before we meet again. That sounds like Pablo. Yep. Yes, I'm just glad everyone's doing well. As for those we haven't been able to contact, I hope they're fine as well. We just need to fully concentrate on what we can, right? Right. Well, I hope everything goes well for you. Anyway, we got a few more people to talk to. There's already plenty of eye candy here at the high C! Look at that! I didn't even talk to this guy before, and he's already bringing up that eye candy! That's exactly what I was talking about! Like, eye candy is pretty good, dude! You get what I'm saying? Like, God, if nurses look like this in real life, yeah, I'd have a nurse fetish too! You know what I'm talking about, Ash knows what I'm talking about, hell yeah! It's like, hey, I may be stuck here in this hospital, but at least the girls are pretty. There's already plenty of eye candy here at this hospital, but Nurse Cecile? She's more than just that. Whatever guy lucky enough to win her hand in marriage had better understand just what a catch she is. Goddish, I wish it were me. Whatever guy, huh? Things could have only been different. If only. Yuna seems to be experiencing complex feelings over this. Evidently, something must have happened to Cecile. Yeah, I'd love to know. I'd love to have played the Crossbell games, but nothing I can do about it right now. I'm sure she's had someone. Nurse Jenny. Me and Lynn were in the same class here at St. Ursula, so I took over looking after Nina for her. That was right around the time when Lynn's letter stopped code. Nina's been diagnosed with a disease that can't be treated through rehabilitation alone. Our new policy is to operate whenever we can, no matter what the risks or how low the chances of success. She must be so scared. I wish I could help her be brave somehow. Aww. Nurse Cecile. I heard from Valerie that things haven't been great at Thor's branch campus. I can't believe some of you are called in as witnesses by the Imperial Defense Force and military police. I've been through a lot with Lloyd, so I can imagine how tough it must be for you. Is that who it is? Lloyd? Like, it's not Ellie he's after. Even though she's definitely like maybe the main heroine of the game. Like, no, it's Cecile. I wonder. I'm worried about Lynn too. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Thank you so much. Valerie's been such a big help around here. With all the staff transferred to Armorica and so many doctors being conscripted, we're seriously short-handed. Not only did she come at the perfect time, but her bedside manner's superb, and she's always meticulous with paperwork and reports. I've been seriously considering asking her to work here officially. After this is all blown over, of course. Become a band member or become a nurse? Man, at least they have a what's the word for, what's it called? A resume. Like, hey, at least your future's kind of planned out, at least. My old lady here stumbled on a step at home. Now she's in here for a broken arm and leg. Ooh, that's bad. I hope you get well soon. No woman's bones are more fragile than a twig, it seems. Stop hassling me. I can't help breaking a bone. Or two. Oh, enough about that. Did you bring everything I asked you for? Yeah, one set of sexy lingerie coming right up, lace frills and all. Are you serious? What? Lingerie? I can't wear this at my age. Why did I even need this? Oh my goodness. Again with the belly aching. You asked for fashionable clothes, so I brought them. Lingerie isn't fashionable clothing. I mean, it's fashionable bedwear, but not fashionable clothing. I just don't know what goes on in that head of yours sometimes. Oh my goodness. Are you, Nena? Practicing the piano could double as therapy for my hand too, but apparently that's not enough to make it better. I'll have to get surgery too. If I take even one day off from practice, I'll lose my edge. So I really need to practice, but my left arm just won't listen to me. What do I do now, Lind? Aww. I hope you get better soon, Nena. Oh no, I messed up all the medical records again. Mayfa and head nurse Marfa are gonna get so mad at me. Or, wait, actually, they got moved over to Armorica, huh? Oh, I know. I'll get Lynn to help me sort these out. Or, wait, she's been gone for like a while now. Everybody's got their hands way too full to lend to anyone else's right now. I had to handle this myself. Good thing I've got this hospital survival guide Mayfa wrote for me before she left. Oh, of course we got the clumsy nurse. If you're going with the nurse fetish, you gotta have it all. That new girl may not be a medical student, but she's just as knowledgeable as one, as far as I'm concerned. I hear she attends Thor's military academy. They must have quite the curriculum if Valerie's any indication. As a matter of fact, my son Kien's just started studying medical science himself. No telling what he'll make of it just yet, but he did go to Remiferia to enroll in medical college. Only a few years ago was he falling in with the wrong crowds and getting into fights. You can only imagine how worried I was for his future. But now he's setting off on a journey to discover himself. No father or doctor could be any prouder of his son. I guess that colleague of mine went up to the roof for some fresh air. I should probably go and see how he's doing. Dr. Gale was just here. He said it won't be long until I can leave the hospital. It was a wonderful piece of news. But I hear that streets are full of soldiers now. I can't shake this feeling of dread over what'll happen once I get discharged. You just gotta keep your head up, keep morale up, don't let the soldiers push you around, or better yet, ignore them. Or better yet, just do what they say as quickly as possible and then fuck off. As quickly as possible, because fuck them. Because they got a stick up their ass, or at least quite a few of them do. In all honesty, even that intern Valerie makes for a better nurse. Not that I'm unhappy about it. Not in the slightest. So, no need to change anyone's nurses around or anything, okay? Oh my goodness. In all honesty, he's like, ooh, I like this girl right here. Oh my goodness. It seems the boy across from me got caught up in all that hysteria in Heimdall too. Every night he groans in agony. Poor guy. I feel just awful for him. If only his family will come to visit, I'm sure it'd help ease the pain, if only a little. Oh, is he under the sheets? If I just pulled myself together, none of this would've... And now the capitals, everyone's probably... It's all my fault, all of it. I'm so sorry. Aww. You're not responsible for what happened, dude. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's not your fault this war started. Oh well. Guess that's probably everyone here, so... Now I guess we can finally move on. On to the wetlands. Oh. Yeah, look at this shit. Wait, is that blue paroma grass or... Is it that... It's not that flower at Aaron Village, is it? Okay, it is blue paroma grass, alright. Look at all this blue paroma grass. It has an ethereal quality to it. It's so different compared to its black counterpart. And its red counterpart. It's like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, you know, it doesn't look that bad. I agree. I don't feel any kind of malevolence coming from it. The hell? You can pick up on something like that? I'd heard something about colors representing different kinds of mana before. We should search the area. This stuff's not here by coincidence. There has to be some clue about the singularity. Alright, let's get started. About to say, like, it almost looks like that flower from Aaron Village, or that, I think it was Duke High Arms wanted us to get. Alright, we got something down here. Nothing over there. Hold on, everyone. Oh, soldiers are here. That's the Imperial Defense Force, a security division under the Governor General's office. They're keeping the area under pretty strict watch. Damn. Why are the Governor General's forces sealing off this place? That bastard. Did he come straight here? Did he come straight here from the hospital? And just what in the hell is that? Uh-oh. A new model Panzer Soldat? It looks like a Panzer Soldat. I don't recall seeing a type like this in the Intelligence Division's database. Yeah, I remember hearing about something about new Panzer Soldat models. I forget when it was. I mean, I think it was like maybe a few parts ago. Maybe even longer. But I know I heard something about them saying, oh, we developed new Panzer Soldat models. Or they're developing new Panzer Soldat models. And honestly, I'm quite excited to see them, honestly. It's like we've been seeing like the same Panzer Soldat model since like what? Trails 2? So seeing a new model is definitely exciting. It's like, oh, what can you do? Something seems way off about it. Almost gives me chills. I really do like this design though. Like the dark colors and the bright pink. I don't know, I really like that. I remember hearing RF was in the process of developing a new model. Yeah, I think that's when we heard it. Back when we went to the RF building in Crossbound. I think that's where we heard it. I'm not sure. Could that be what this is? I suppose we won't be going through here anytime soon. At this rate, we won't be able to investigate the singularity, let alone get to Michelin. Then what do we do? We'll think of something. Let's go somewhere else and come up with a plan. Alright, so we can't go that way. Return to Ursula Road. Alright then. That is unfortunate. Oh, I wonder if that's Valerie. Hello? Una Crawford speaking.
Okay, looks like we're connected.
Oh.
How's it going on your end? mind turning the video on?
Is that Stark? Huh? I know that voice. Yes, Stark! Is that really Stark?
Hey there, Class 7. Sorry for calling you out of the blue like this.
Hey, that's fine. Good to see you, dude.
I'm at St. Ursula Hospital right now. Can I get you to come back and meet me?
Really? We were just there. Well, it's not a long walk. Oh, is that a boat? Hey, we taking a boat. Stark, military finance. It's like you almost don't recognize him without the hat. It's always kind of weird. You're finally here. Sorry for calling you out like this. And don't worry about us. Where have you been all this time? I heard that you'd come to Crossbell. I was out collecting data from various regions and happened to catch one of your exploits. Valerie and the others told me everything. Valerie and the others told me everything. Oh, and you're not gonna need this. Oh, and you're gonna need this. Yeah, boat. An orbital boat? It'd be impossible to break through the Imperial Defense Force head-on. And riding up the shore in this thing's only going to attract more attention. But if you cross through Michelin, then you might have a chance at breaking through the blockade. So we are going to Michelin. That's right. The south of Michelin opens out into the wetlands. My, you've clearly put a lot of thought into this. Whoa, slow your roll there, lover boy. You did all of this for us? What's your angle, huh? I think that's just the way Stark is. Nobody makes a plan like he does. Yeah, out of all the students, he seems the most competent. Like, he seems like the type that girls would fall over. Yeah, things are starting to look up, huh? When you're ready, let's head out. When we leave, we won't be able to come back for a while. We should make sure we're ready. Alright, so are we sure there are no quests here? Like, I've been to Crossbell, but are we sure there are no quests? You know what? Fuck it. I'm bringing up the guide. So, give me 1 minute. Alright guys, so I looked at the Trails of Cold Steel 4 guide, and it seems I did in fact miss a quest. A quest that I was apparently supposed to do before making it to St. Ursula Medical College, so I did reload the save. Unfortunately, the save was before I fought, you know, that quest monster, you know, in the Ursula, you know, on Ursula Road, you know, that monster that pissed me off. Yeah, I think I'll have an easier time this time since, you know, I still have, you know, the level that I do. Honestly, if I just have to fight that thing over again, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't really matter to me. You know, it's not that far back, so yeah, we're gonna get this quest, and then I'm going to skip straight ahead to when we meet Stark, and then we can continue to Michelin. So yeah, we're gonna do the side quest. Hello there, Class 7. I hear you've been getting yourselves into trouble again. You know about that already? We probably don't have Yona Sacred to thank. We probably have Yona Sacred to thank for that. Hey, every good journalist needs reliable sources. Anyway, sorry to bother you when you're so busy, but I have a favor to ask. It would really mean a lot to me if the famous Class 7 could lend me a hand. With what, may I ask? Sounds like this is going to be a pain. It's like this. I'm working on a pretty important piece right now. And I'm way too busy to get all the information I need on my own. So maybe you could ask around for me? I'll make it worth your while. After accepting this quest, you will not be able to leave the city until it's completed. Sure. Of course. We can always help a friend in need. What kind of information would you like us to gather? I need some responses to these opinion surveys. We're looking for responses from Crossbellians. Recent immigrants from Erebonia and military personnel aren't our target audience here. And the big question is, what do you think of the National Mobilization Law? What? There's no way you'll be allowed to write about that. You're probably right. But I can get around it. There's no need to spell out the results directly. I can just hint at them. Besides, I'm kinda curious about what the people really think. Is that so? I don't know if anyone from Erebonia is gonna like what you're trying to do here. Not to mention, Crossville will be right near the front lines if war does break out. How would we go about conducting the survey, if you don't mind me asking? Just get out there on the street and ask anyone who's willing to talk. Mention you're with Crossbell Times. You still have some credibility here. I've already covered West Street myself. So if you could ask around Central Square, the Entertainment District, East Street, and the Harbor District, that'd be perfect. I need 10 responses total. 2 each from East Street and the Harbor, and 3 from Central Square and the Entertainment District should do the trick. Got it. We'll head out now. So we just need a sample of 2 or 3 people from each of the 4 districts. That shouldn't be difficult. Remember, we can only ask people who are originally from Crossbell. NML survey. Well, alright then. So first, Central Square. And thankfully they already have exclamation points over their heads, so this should be easy. These 2. Come to think of it, you only ever talk about Rufus these days. Is Arios not your type anymore? It's hard to stay passionate about the guy when I haven't seen him in so long. Also, I'm kind of into Prince Cedric now. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. He's so dreamy. These two seem like they're off in their own little world, but at least they're locals. Hey there, ladies. I'm doing a survey for the Crossbell Times. Think you could help me out? The group polled Pruna and Lena Lee on whether or not they agree with the National Mobilization Law. Yeah, well, I like the Governor General and Prince Cedric and all, but that's not really the issue here. Since they passed that law, I've been, like, on edge all the time. Everyone has. I'm super against it. Yeah, but I heard Rufus was involved in that Yorman what's-it thing. Put me down as, I don't know. Thanks, see you around. Okay, so 1 against and 1 undecided. Even if Erebonia wins the war, Crossbell's economy is going to take time to recover. Man, just thinking about it this way feels wrong. That guy's a local by the look of it. Excuse me, do you have time to answer a few questions for the Crossbell Times? Are you even allowed to ask questions like that? It's not treason or anything? Well, I do think it's going to have an adverse effect on the economy. Just the other day, a colleague of mine got conscripted. That's 1 less employee at our office and still a ton of work to do. Given the circumstances, I can see why things have turned out as they are. But in the end, I'm still opposed to the whole idea. Thank you, that's very helpful. That's 1 against. Alright, guess that's it. Next up is East Street. Seems like I'm losing things more and more lately. I must be getting old. They usually show up in some place I could have sworn I already checked too. Back in the old days, I could have asked one of the bracers to help me out. They're not around anymore though. Guess I'm on my own. The people of Crossville must have felt like they could really rely on the bracers for anything. Come to think of it, the special support section had ties to a famous bracer too. That's right. Arios McLean. The man they called the Divine Blade of Wind. We saw him on the way back from our field exercises, if only briefly. Arios McLean. Yeah, on the train back, right? He's an 8 leaves, 1 blade practitioner. Same as Instructor Reen. There's not a swordsman alive who doesn't at least know his name. Yep, Arios was the strongest bracer at the crossbow branch by 100 selges. He was an A rank in everything. The same level as the Purple Lightning or Heavy Blade then. Between him and Lloyd, no problem ever seemed too big to overcome. That reminds me, I think this woman is a citizen here. We should talk to her about the survey. Sorry to bother you, but would you be interested in taking a quick survey for crossbow times? I'm against it, obviously. I'm surprised you even have to ask. A lot of my friends say they see it as a necessary evil. But I just can't accept that. Nothing about it is necessary. What are they thinking? I see. Thank you so much for your time. That's one against. That's one very against. As it should be. Especially since the only reason they've been dragged into this war is because of Erebonia and the last... like what? Between Cold Steel 2 and 3? A friend of mine got drafted a while back, but apparently they're giving him some pretty hefty compensation for his service. From the sound of it, he's living good life. Yeah, he's living the good life now. I'm a little jealous. This guy looks like a local. Hey buddy, we're at the Crossbow Times. Mind taking a little survey for us? Well, that law did introduce a military stipend, so... yeah. When I think about it that way, it doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Damn it, it's already got to him. Thanks. See ya. That's 1-4. Alright, next is the Entertainment District. We see a lot of Imperial Army soldiers coming through here. A lot of them come to blow their hard-earned mirror for some fun. I can't blame them for wanting to enjoy themselves a little. There's no telling when they might get killed. Exactly. This guy seems like a local. Let's see if he'll help us out. Pardon me. We're taking a survey for the Crossbow Times. Do you have a moment? Well, aren't you a cutie? Don't you think you're a little young for a place like this? Anyway, the mobilization law, huh? Personally, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's doing wonders for business, well, with all the soldiers flooding into the city. I figure I've got to take advantage of it while I still can. I see. Thank you ever so much for your time. That's 1-4. Huh. Well, I guess now that we know not everyone's against it. Yeah, I figured not everyone would be against it. It's been 1.5 years since Crossbow was annexed. I was all for fighting back against the Empire at first, but it's hard to stay angry when life just carries on like normal. Yeah, until they drag you into a war they started. This is probably what it was like for Jirai. Will we start thinking of ourselves as Imperial subjects someday like them? Here's a true blue crossbow citizen. Survey time. Excuse me, we're with the Crossbow Times. Do you have a moment? Well, at first I wasn't worried about it too much. But after seeing so many of my friends have to go back to Calvert after having their property here sieged, I absolutely can't get behind it. Laws should exist to protect people, not punish them. I see. Thanks for your time. That's 1 against. And we have one more. Customers from the rest of Erebonia come to Crossbow's clubs looking for something a little different from what they can get back home. Whether I can become the top girl against hinges on whether I can figure out what it is they want to hear. I've been thinking about it so much I feel like my head's gonna burst. I think we can safely assume this woman's a local. Excuse me, we're with the Crossbow Times. Could we trouble you for a moment? Well, now I'll admit a lot of the finer points go over my head. It's helped me get a lot more customers from the Empire, so that's good. But on the other hand, if the law hadn't been passed, that hussy from the capital wouldn't have come here and stolen my spotlight. I guess I don't know really. That's alright. Thank you for your time. I'll put her down as undecided. Alright, and last but not least, the harbor. God damn it, it's him! Ah, get him, get him, get him! Oh god. Oh. I could get drafted any day now. Me in the army? Hard to imagine. Would I have to deliver my own draft card? That'd be a cruel twist. Oh, wouldn't that be an ironic? That would be an ironic twist, yeah. This guy looks like a local. Maybe we should ask him. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Move the Crossbow Times. Well, I'm no fan of conscription, but I try to look at the bigger picture. If the Empire were to lose this war, Crossbow will be the first to fall. So using that war to strengthen the army before it gets started is probably a good idea overall. Maybe. Sorry, I can't really make up my mind. Honestly, I wish the whole war would just get called off. Don't worry about it. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll put him down as undecided. Alright, and last but not least. These days I usually hand Koki the reins when I need a break. I had my doubts to begin with, but he's really starting to shape up. He's still got a long way to go, but I'll help him as best I can. This guy's lived here for years. I'm sure he'll give us something. Excuse me, would you mind taking a survey for the Crossbow Times? What do you think? Of course I'm against it. Apart from the soldiers, the rest of my customers are gloomy as all get out. They got no spirit, no pride anymore. My nudist must be lamenting getting slurped by such sad sacks. Right? That's just what I mean. Thank you for your time. That's one against. Alright, we've got 10 questionnaires filled out. And we asked people from different parts of the city as requested. But what do we make of the results? They were intriguing to say the least. Sure. So we heading back to the editor's office now? Five against, 2 for, and 3 undecided. Alright. So at least half are against. Like, no, we don't want this. That's a little more, or maybe I should say a little less than I was expecting. I thought we'd get a lot more votes for against, too. It seems people saw it as an inescapable reality. Yes, but I think there's something else at play. Oh, you mean that guy? Yeah. Was he affected by that stupid thing? We've seen similar things happen back in Erebonia. Looks like it's starting to spread to Crossbelt. The Great Twilight. So once I saw that look on his face, I'm like, he's affected, isn't he? I've heard rumors, but I'd hoped that was all they were. Looks like we can't hide from the truth anymore. Thank you so much for pitching in. This has helped me get a better grasp of what's going on. Receive Gladiator Belt. Hey! I should have known I could count on Class 7. Maybe I'll have more work for you in the future. I'm glad we could help. Best of luck in your article. NML Survey. And 4,000 Mira. And we got a Gladiator Belt for it. But is that what I gave Kurt, or is that... No. Yes. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh my goodness. We got a Gladiator Belt? Okay, now I'm glad I did this. We need a Gladiator Belt. I didn't even look at the quest reward. Oh, we get a Gladiator Belt? Yes. I'm so glad I looked at the guide. Yeah, you need this. You need this right now. Hell yeah. Oh, I can't wait until we get the true Gladiator Belt. That's going to be great. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to end the video here. I'm just going to go fight that boss and then come back. So...
Shine! Art celebration!
I got this. Now, here's dessert! That's what you get for being... I got this. Ha! Sure. My turn. Ha! My turn. Now, here's dessert. That's what you get for being sure.
Bro.
Ha! Sure. Sure. Ha! My turn. Now, here's dessert. That's what you get? Yeah.
They're mine!
Sure.
Bro.
Ha! I got this. Now, here's dessert. That's what you get for being sure. Now, here's dessert. That's what you get for being careless. Ha! Done already?
You know, when I look at Muse's Brave Order, I never think much of it. I'm like 80% less casting, you know, EP, like, yeah, that's whatever. That's whatever. What the fuck was that? What was that? Oh my god. Wow. That was dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, that is busted. That is actually stupid. Oh my, okay, hold on. Okay, so I didn't get this, but you know what? You know what? If this is how easy the fight's gonna be, I will gladly do this fight over again, so I will be right back.
Yeah! All right! Man, that's... Here I go! It's my turn! Time barrier! Right! It's my turn! Here I go! Ha! All right! Ha! It's my turn! Shine! Art celebration! Yes! It's my turn! Ha!
Very well. Prepare yourself, shatter! There!
I've got you!
Sure. Sure. Now, here's dessert. That's what you get for being my turn. My turn. Now, here's dessert. That's what you get for being careless. Got no time to waste.
Dude. Arts Celebration plus Chrono Burst equals busted. Busted. Oh my god. I cannot wait until Sir Lionheart gets this game. I can't wait to see him play Cold Steel 3 and 4. I can't. Art Celebration is way better than I thought it was gonna be. Art Celebration plus Chrono Burst equals I win. That boss was nothing. Oh my god, I can't wait to exploit this. I'm going to exploit the shit out of this. I cannot wait. And we're back. Let's get this story on the road now. Nothing else left here to do, so let's go. I kind of relieved things ended up the way I thought they might. It'd be pretty pathetic to have dragged this out only for it to be unnecessary. Well, if that had been the case, I'd have just moved on to the next possible action. I am really glad to have you with us. As expected from the leader of the supply team. I didn't expect Stark to take all the preparations this far. I suppose you could say he's the same as ever, but it's really quite impressive. I know what you mean. When he does something, he does it right. Well, you know what? I am ready, so... The boat is ready to leave whenever you are. Think you're ready to head out? Hell yeah! When you head out from Michelin, you won't be able to move to another location for a while, so be careful. I'm fine. After learning what I did from fighting that side boss, Art Celebration plus Chrono Burst, I am ready for anything now. Let's go! I am so glad I went back, reloaded that save, and did that fight over again, because if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have learned that tech. That is so good. I'm so happy about that. Take care, Class 7. It seems a certain Governor General didn't return to the city, but went toward the wetlands. Be careful out there. Thank you, both of you. See you later. So I guess we should also look in the direction of the wetlands. Let's try contacting Louise and Freddy again. Understood. Leave it to me. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy about that. And who is this?
What a curious turn of fate. I'll let
Who?
the direwolf deal with Yin for now.
Oh, is that Sharon? That is Sharon. What are you wearing?
I have my own business to attend to.
Sharon, what are you wearing?
I must return the love my lady has shown me after all.
Oh my god, I was so preoccupied by what she was wearing, I almost didn't listen to what she was saying. Like, god damn. Just that pan up on her ass, like, dude. What? Like, okay, I see you, Sharon. Or severing chains. No abnormalities detected at the wetlands. It seems we've escaped their notice. This certainly is a lovely route Stark secured for us. Let's continue along our detour to Michelin, shall we? You got it. You guys never fail to impress. I could easily say the same for your classmates too. You all are truly something special. You said it. They're just as good as any class from the main campus. I'll admit, the branch campus has no shortage of extraordinary individuals. Our instructors especially. Their guidance serves as a foundation for all of us. Honestly, it's kind of amazing how much we've improved in just a few months training. It's thanks to that training that we can now work together to find our instructor. And once we do, we'll show him just how much our skills have grown. Though I'd love to show him how much I've grown in other ways too while I'm at it. Oh my god. Seriously? Will you cut it out already? No, no, no! Music, no, keep going. Don't listen to her, keep going. Don't think she'd be the egret we knew if she did. They're pretty relaxed considering the circumstances. Perhaps. But that's what truly makes them part of Class 7. Oh my god, I still can't get over Art Celebration plus Chrono Burst. This is gonna be amazing. It's like, oh, when is that next boss fight? Let me get to that next boss fight. Anyway, we finally made it to Michelin. Phew, thank goodness we arrived without too much trouble. So this is it then. Michelin Wonderland, the amusement park of legend. I can see something moving in the distance. Oh, that's the Ferris wheel. It's got a bunch of gondolas you can sit and watch the scenery from. I see. That sounds as though it could be fun, objectively speaking. Oh-ho, so the little bunny knows what fun is after all. Attractions aside, we can't just loiter around here. We'll be spotted. Yeah, you're right. Let's go and take a look inside Michelin Center. It's just up ahead. Alright, we finally made it to Michelin. The theme park of legend, apparently. It's been ages since we last came to Michelin, hasn't it? About 3 years now. That was the day I first confessed to you. That's right. I remember it like it was just yesterday. We'll make sure today ends up just as special. The plan was to come back as a family once we had a kid together. Oh, y'all already thinking that far, huh? That is, before I got conscripted. It's all we can do to enjoy ourselves before the big day arrives. Michelin holds a lot of sentimental value for us. Every day we spend here is full of unforgettable memories, and today will surely be no different. I'm sure today will be extra special. I mean, the guy's going off to war, you guys are thinking about having a children. Let's make tonight extra special, if you know what I'm saying. I wasn't expecting much from that cruise ship, but it was actually surprisingly comfortable. The chairs were so soft and plush, and the boat was squeaky clean as can be. And look, I even got this adorable little Mishi pamphlet, see? People always speak so highly of Michelin back in the Empire, and now I know why. My wife and I decided to take a trip to Michelin Cruise. And I'm glad we did. The view of the lake from here is just spectacular. Now I get why everyone's so keen on buying a villa here. Welcome to Michelin. Leave your stress and troubles on board and come to shore to a lap of luxury. Right up the slope is Michelin Center. Once inside, just head to the beach on your right to soak in some sand, sun, and sea. Or, if you'd rather have your fun around, go straight through instead. You just might stumble into the fantastical world of Michelin Wonderland. Hey, can I unload on you for a sec? See, I have a daughter. Her name is Mimi. Mimi? Is that the same Mimi with Kopei? But ever since I got transferred from city tours to Michelin, I've been getting home to her later and later. I've barely been able to see her, let alone hold a conversation together. I feel just terrible about it. I really am a lousy mother, aren't I? Mimi. I feel like I've heard that name. Like, I don't know if it's that girl with Kopei. It might be. Such a wonderful salty breeze. Weather like this is perfect for tossing a few lines. Now, where did I get my fishing rod off to? I believe you're holding it. I was just about to say, you're literally holding it in your hand. You also appear to already be fishing as we speak. Oh, yes, that's right. I came here for a spot or two of fishing. Oh, aren't you a little dear for reminding me? Thank you. You're welcome, I think. This old geezer's already flown the coop, by the looks of it. But despite his age, he has a firm grip on his rod. Michelin Center is right up the top of the slope. Watch your step as you make your way up. There's this cat who used to live in the SSS building. My daughter just can't get enough of him. Yep. You are, yep, that's the Mimi, I know. So you are her mother. But a feline friend won't make up for the fact that I'm not there. She must get so lonely on her own. And you're so young to be her mother, too. Today marks my 400th trip to Michelin Wonderland. Of course, that's no big deal at all for a true Michelinite. Okay, time to get my daily fix of fantastical wonderment. Oh my god. 400 times? Man, I bet there are people out there in real life who probably gone to Disneyland like hundreds of times. So that's probably not too surprising. Oh, look at this place. This looks nice. Probably got a lot of souvenirs. Probably got some food, some drinks. Huh, weird. For a second I could have sworn I saw... Let me guess. I forgot his name. But he was wifing up Bridget. It is busier in here than I expected. Right? You never imagined a war was about to start. Then again, I guess there are some people in uniforms milling around. Precisely because of a war is about to start, I'd assume. Perhaps they've given out complimentary tickets to soldiers upon conscription. Letting them spend some time with their loved ones before they get shipped off to war, huh? Well, at least they care enough to do that. Yeah, but not just that. The Empire wants to show it can keep day-to-day life going, even in times of war. It's more of a PR power play than anything else, exactly. Does it really go that deep? They're trying to stroke national pride, is that it? Yes, it's all being done for the sake of war. In any case, gathering intelligence is our main priority for now. Your father is employed someplace around here, correct? Oh, we finally get to see her father! Yep, he works for the resort hotel. Planning, zoning, that sort of stuff. If anyone knows a good route to the wetlands, it's probably him. Let's go scope out that hotel to start then. Mom, Dad, thanks for coming to meet with me. Oh, now we're just glad you're doing okay. Is it just me, or have you put some muscle on those bones? I'm bulking up a lot more than I'd like, actually. Those boot camps can get pretty grueling. I knew they were pushing you boys too hard. I'm gonna have a word or two with your superior. Now, honey, remember your blood pressure. Let's try and enjoy ourselves as a family just for the day, hmm? Are you already aware of the myriad amenities offered at the Michelin Center? It has it all, you see. Boutiques to jewelry stores, hotels to restaurants, everything you need to maximize your vacation experience. There's even a guest house by the villas, and a magnificent beach besides. You'd be hard-pressed finding something to complain about, I'm sure. Yeah, this place looks really nice. Okay, we got this. All our troubles are a lifetime away. Now let's go live it up! I can't do this. The second I saw an Imperial soldier, it all came flooding back. I'll probably end up drafted too. No way I'll make it home if I get conscripted. Hey, cut it out already. You're getting me all nervous now too. Okay, let's try this again. Just let your worries drift away. Yeah, you're right. We have to get over this, at least for today. Empire what? Conscription who? Whatever. Let's just get to Michelin Wonderland already. That's what I'm talking about. Don't let it get you down. You gotta keep up morale. You gotta get as much happiness out of this as you can. So, now that we're at Michelin Wonderland, where should we start the fun? Oh, I know. Let's go take a dip at the beach. Everyone in town's been wound up so tight, it's starting to stress me out. Oh, sounds like a good idea to me. Wanna head over right now then? You know it. A good swim should wash that icky doom and gloom right off. Oh, we got swimsuits? If I go down to the beach, will I see some swimsuit babes? I hope so. My boyfriend told me to wait here while he went to the bathroom. But then I saw him going into Cendrillon instead. Which means he must be picking out a gift for me. One with a bit of sparkle to it, if you catch my drift. Oh, I just can't wait. Oh. You'll find the luxurious villa grounds on the other side of that door. Rows and rows of lavish chateaus far from the reach of commoners like yourselves. But ever since the Empire made us part of them, their nobles have been snapping those villas up left and right. Poppycock. I've already had a villa here for years. At the very least, I'm certainly cut from a different cloth than those sheeple. Oh, goodness gracious. We got a noble here, everyone. Alright then. So many people to talk to, so many places to see. We should probably go ask around for my dad at the hotel first. The manager on duty might know where he is. Can I go to the beach? No, alright. So we're gonna talk to Dad first. Alright. Hotel Delphina. Welcome. Do you have a reservation? No, I wanted to talk to my father. Is Matthew Crawford available? Mr. Crawford from planning? So you're the daughter he speaks so fondly of. I'm afraid you came at a bad time. Huh? We've had more guests in Michelin than we expected over the past few days. The planning director has been busy checking on our various facilities. He's probably out on an inspection right now. I see. So it isn't due to the threat of war, but because there is a sudden influx of visitors. I'm sorry I cannot help you, but I can contact you as soon as he returns. That would be great. Thanks so much. What should we do now? We could wait here, but we'd probably be waiting around all day though. Wouldn't we be better off just finding a direct route to the wetlands ourselves? I've been to Michelin a lot, but I've never once heard about any wetlands close by. It was probably so guests wouldn't wander into trouble. If that's the case, we should definitely ask Mr. Crawford. Yeah, my dad's been working here since day one. Well, there's nothing else for it. We'll have to use our heads and find your father ourselves. We need to be systematic in our search. This is a large area after all. Let's start by looking around nearby shops. Welcome to Hotel Delphina. Can I help you with your luggage? We're not here to stay, so please don't worry. Oh, I see. That's a shame. It's already been 1 month since I started working here. I'm really good at cleaning rooms, but I'm not doing a great job at customer service part. I want to get to the rest area as quickly as possible. And that's why I don't want to work in these kind of jobs. It's like dealing with people. If you would like a room for the night, please speak with Manager Hager. The VIP floor is completely booked today, but we still have some standard rooms available. However, it is likely those rooms will be completely booked by this evening, so I recommend you make reservations soon. I only booked a room for the heck of it. This is pretty impressive. But a real 5-star experience requires the room be fully decked out, and the room service be top-notch. First I'll take a look through the brochures in the room. Man, I really do love the aesthetic of these rooms in Cold Steel games, like just look at it. It's like it looks so high class. It's like you would love to live here, it's just warm. Just warm. I like it. You have this bigger room right here. God, it looks so good. Like, I love just taking time to just admire the environments in the game, especially the interiors. This hotel is on the luxurious side, so it can be pricey. We have a lot of Imperial nobles coming to stay, and that brings a whole raft of problems. They call about every little thing. Not enough free toiletries, give me the chef, blah blah. You get the picture. I'm just not enjoying working here anymore. Yeah, I'll say. It's like, what is it with these soldiers? This room has a great view. The decor of the furniture are all really tasteful. It's like we're staying at a noble's residence. Once we freshen up, perhaps we should head to Wonderland. I know, just look at these rooms. It's like so high class. Wow, this bed is super soft. If I get too used to this bed, I'll never be able to sleep on my thin mattress again. I know, right? The life of a noble. Just think about the life nobles live to just have this every day. Like, this is their life. Man. Alright. You're a shop, right? What do you have? No, you have nothing. I don't need to rest. Let's go. My brother's been all down in the dumps ever since he had to join the army. I figured coming to Michelin might help shake his funk, and I think I figured it right. A little long-distance marathon of every ride, stand, and attraction they've got should be just the thing to refresh the soul. These are dark times we're living in, and yet the lights here at Michelin never seem to fade. My sister practically had to drag me all the way over here. But in the end, I'm glad she did. I'm actually starting to come around a bit. Good for you, man. Don't let it get you down. Oh, we got Mishy figures. Get a Mishy souvenir. I want to give my girlfriend a surprise. I'm gonna break the bank, but if I can't spoil her at a time like this, then when can I? I'll take the 50,000 mirror stone and... 50,000. 50000. I can't. I'm sorry. It's just too expensive. I know, right? Goodness. You looking for Mr. Crawford? He brought some merchandise from the warehouse about 3 hours ago, but I'm afraid I don't know his current whereabouts. I'm sorry I can't be any more help. No worries. Thank you for letting us know. 3 hours ago. You could be anywhere by now. Yeah, it's not too much help. Well, what do you have to sell? Michette plush. I'll take it. And we got some pendulums. I should buy some red pendulums. Freeze, petrify, faint. Poison burn. I do not have much money though. Maybe another time. Oh, is that them?
Is this really
I think I saw them.
happening?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout.
Noble girl, yep, it is. I knew it was them.
But, are you sure, Alan?
I've never been more sure.
Alan. Oh, what's happening?
I know we talked about it 6 months ago, but I wanted to make it official.
Oh, we doing it? You putting a ring on it? Oh, my dude, my boy, let's go!
If
Alan,
I make
let's
it through
go!
this war,
You better!
Bridget, will you marry me?
Yes, let's go! Do it, Bridget!
Oh, Alan. Of course. Of course I will.
Yeah! Wow, we came at just the right time. Let's go, Alan. Get it! Allie, did you hear? They're gonna get married! Indeed. I too was present when you witnessed the proposal. So this is a proposal. I've never seen one before. Huh. The man in uniform seems familiar. Let's see how this plays out. This way. Huh? What's going on? But I'm so worried. An all-out war with Calvert's gonna be terrible. Are General Craig and Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart going to being careful enough? Yeah. If you ask me, they're being too careful. You don't need to worry. The Imperial Army is definitely superior, so everything will be just fine. If it comes down to it, our tanks and panzer soldates will easily crush the Republic's forces. Don't worry, Bridget. I'll protect you. Alan... Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make my regular call-in. You should go back to the hotel. I'll be there shortly. Alright. Not as perfect as I would have liked. Was that? He's full of himself. Even Alan. Oh, the Great Twilight. Yeah, I figured. Damn it! The Thor's graduate that we met in the capital?
Wait, I know you. Class 7! What are you doing here?
Long time no see, huh? Maybe you could help us with a few questions? Goodness, even Alan's been affected? Damn it. He changed after the military parade in the capital. He just wasn't acting like himself at first, but as the days went by, he became more interested in war. I never expected this curse to be responsible for it, though. Bridget. Damn it. Have you been in contact with any other alumni? 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 I don't know how to pronounce that word. I always see that word and I'm like, how do you pronounce that? Yes. Edel and the others told me all about you. But I haven't been in contact with Mint, Vivi, or Patrick. I see. It seems very strange that we have no information on them. But they're all graduates of Thor's. They'll be okay. Just like I know Reen is. You're right. We have to remain hopeful. I just pray that Alan will go back to the way he was. It's going to be okay. I know you'll get through to him. He has someone he cares about him. So he's going to be just fine. Thank you. I do believe in him. Anyway, it seems you're looking for something. Would you like to tell me about it? As thanks, I'd like to help. Yeah, actually. Explained that they were looking for Yuna's father and proceeded to show Bridget the photo they had in their possession. This man. There's no doubt in my mind, I must have seen him. So you've seen him? I saw him in a theme park not too long ago. He seemed busy. But even though he was busy, he took the time to tell us about a great date spot. I bet he's still in the park somewhere. I see. This is valuable information. Agreed. We should try and catch up with him. Hello? Oh, Alan. No, I'm okay. I was just taking the long way back. I'll be there soon. I'm going back to the hotel. Good luck, Class 7. I know that you'll find Reen. Thank you. Keep your chin up, Bridget. Thanks. I better be going. Man, Alan, you better snap out of this. So he must also be under the influence of the curse. I've seen people acting similarly. The possibility is fairly high, but we can't do anything about it now by ourselves. Yeah. However, at least we now know that Yuna's father is in the theme park somewhere. But that'll be a never crowded location. Right, but if we think about it logically, finding him shouldn't be too hard. It's by the center, so let's go there. We have a lot of diners who come to enjoy a meal with a loved one that's been conscripted. Because of that, we have a lot of reservations every day. It's a mixed feeling when you see the restaurant full at times like these. Delicious doesn't do justice to this aged filet steak. I didn't know you could cook meat so... bleh. I didn't know you could cook meat to be so delicious. Did you hear? The young man next door received a draft card. Oh my, did that boy only just get married? Yes, that's right. Such a tragedy. My son is in the military police, so I'm not worried about him. I just don't like that they're calling civilians to join the army. I totally agree. I think the national mobilization law is a real travesty. Let's eat our fill and then head for the beach. No, I want to go to the beach now. I want to go swimming. You'll lose your appetite if you don't eat at the regular times, young man. You just sit yourself down and eat properly. Like, dude, food first, then fun, alright? The sooner you snarf it down, the better. Welcome. Oh, aren't you Matthew's daughter? Yep, I'm his eldest, Yuna. But how do you know who I am? Matthew has shown us so many family photos. I'm as familiar with your faces as if you were my own family. That's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. You seem quite busy, so I suppose you don't have time to take a look around Michelin. But while you're here, please try and have a bit of fun. We'll try. Thank you. Aged filet steak. 15,000 cures ailments. I'll take one just in case. Anyway, I've been meaning to go down here. The beach is right on the other side of that door. If you'd like to rent some swimwear, just let me know. We're short on staff, so they left me in charge of the desk here. This job is way tougher than it looks, you know. All this shouting's really doing a number on my throat. I wonder if they'll let me go get a drink. Welcome to Michelin Center. At this desk, we provide guests with general information regarding park facilities and operations. For beach information and swimwear rentals, just ask the young man to my right. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Yay! Michelin time! Michelin time! Where's Mishy? I don't see him! I'm sure you'll see him in the Wonderland. Finally! The train was fine and all, but this is where the fun really starts. I can't believe the beach is this close to the station. Right? It's so much more convenient than coming here by ship. Alright kids, no time to waste. Come on, up and at 'em. Where'd Mishy go? Mishy, where are you? I was just going to go on some rides today, but you know what? The beach sounds pretty rad too. Doesn't look like they're listening to you. Oh, kids will be kids. We can go to the beach. Hey, we do got some swimwear. Oh, you all haven't changed into your swimsuits yet? Lakeside Beach is the pride of Crossbell. There isn't a better place to be during this time of year. You can sunbathe or play in the sand, but renting out a swimsuit first is a must. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have time. I wish we did, but we don't. Even just plain old juice tastes better when you have a fabulous view to soak it in with. Now that I've been conscripted, I'll have to fight to protect such beauty as this. Hard as it is, I have to prepare myself for the reality that it may cost my life. It's like, yeah, he already knows, like, this could be the last time I ever be here. Sweep, sweep. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you before. Welcome to Lakeside Beach. And before you say anything, I know I might look little and stuff, but I'm still a Michelin Wonderland part-timer just like the grown-ups. I used to pick up litter in downtown district, but then all the soldiers got mad at me for it. So after all that, man, fuck them. Like, you're just picking up garbage and they just get angry? Like, what's wrong with keeping the streets clean, assholes? So after that, one of the garbage men recommended this job to me. I get to make the place clean and put smiles on people's faces. This job makes me so happy. Well, good for you. I'm glad you found something. Just curious, did you ever notice the strange warning at the bottom of Lakeside Beach's rules? It's meant to inform guests about possible Pengu monster sightings around the beach. There's a Pengu that got driven out of its habitat and wound up here. It gave us one hell of a time, slashing swimsuits, causing havoc, slashing swimsuits, huh? Since then, we set up a special reserve for them to prevent any further incidents. That said, you can never be too careful with monsters, right? Better to keep an eye out for them than lose your trunks. Would have loved to have seen that. And look at this beach. How stunning. So this must be the Lakeside Beach. Look at that! Swimsuits, hell yes! Can't wait to see some babes in their bikinis. That small island over there would make for a nice picture. You could call this one of the jewels of the Michelin Resort, right along with its theme park. I heard they brought the sand all the way from east of the continent. That's quite something. It's like, did they really do that? Just bring in sand, like in real life? Did they do that too? This comes close to the over-the-top opulence the Cayenne family boasts of. This doesn't seem like the time to be borrowing a swimsuit, though. A short walk along the beach couldn't do any harm, though. Why, hello. I went ahead and rented a swimsuit, but I was surprised by just how many racy designs they had to offer. If other people took the initiative to run around in some of them, I definitely would have rented one myself. But no, everyone picked plain, safe swimsuits. It's like, oh, if everyone's going risque, might as well go risque myself, I don't mind. Actually... What is it? I've always... well, It's just... I'm sorry, never mind. Come on, spit it out! What kind of man are you? Oh my goodness. He's going off to the military camp tomorrow. When is he going to tell me how he feels? Just say something. Now's the perfect chance. Dude, you're up here alone with a pretty girl, like... My god, like now is the perfect time. Like, if I had a girl and I took to a resort like this, she came with me, she came up here with me with a swimsuit, up here alone on a bench, and we already weren't together? Dude. God, I'm such an idiot. I was finally about to go for it, and then I totally choked. Alright, breathe. I've just gotta find my opening, give it another try. Dude, the opening's right here. You are probably not gonna find a better time than this to confess. go for it. Just go for it. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Did you know this beach was actually made around a lake and not the ocean? It looks like the shallows keep going on, but it's actually very deep at the center of the lake. I want to know what kind of ecosystem is hiding in the water. I bet it's so cool. So this is the Michelin beach I've heard so much about. It's splendid, certainly, but I'm at a loss for what to do now that I've made it here. But my son seems to be having a blast, so that makes up for it all. Or you could rent some swimsuits. There's also the Wonderland, you probably haven't been there yet. Phew, you can really handle yourself with a beach ball. And you're not bad yourself. But enough of the besties talk. When we've got this net between us, consider us heated rivals. There's no way I'm going to lose our next match. I was just about to say the same to you. You're on, I accept your challenge. We fought through 6 matches in a row, but we still keep tying each other. I never expected anything less from my bestie. Just gonna admire. God, so many cute girls. Everyone's so cute. Goodness. Goodness, just a beach episode, man. You know we're coming back here in the future. It's easy to lose your footing when you keep sinking into the sand. Ah well, that only ups the ante for this showdown. I like the challenge. Yeah, I remember an episode of Kuroko no Basket where they went to a beach and they practiced on the sand. And it's like, apparently it'll help you get like more stability because of how unstable the sand makes you. So yeah, it's pretty good training, I guess. Pretty good exercise. Anyway, this was a nice beach. Can't wait to come here, hopefully again sometime. And what is this? The door's locked. How much you want to bet this is the way to the wetlands? After buying their tickets at the entrance booth, the group stepped foot into the theme park. Oh, can't wait to see this. Sunshine Mall, Haunted Villa, MWL Vista. Oh, look at that. Michelin Wonderland. So this is the famous Michelin Wonderland. This would presumably be a fun place to stay, with the current situation not what it currently is. Yeah, it would have been nice to let loose for once, especially after coming all this way. But we need to focus on finding my dad and all this commotion. So what do we do now? Gotta narrow the search down somehow. It could be anywhere. Do we have any idea where to start? Well, I can see the Ferris wheel, Horror Coaster, and Castle of Mirrors from here, for starters. All 3 of those rides are pretty popular, so there's a good chance Dad might be helping out at one of them. We should start looking at those areas first then. We'll have to be careful not to attract any attention from all these soldiers milling about. We'll leave the directions to you, Yuna. Sure thing. Just call me your personal tour guide. Alright then. Oh, we got Vantage Masters, god damn it.